We're back, baby. It's a charity show. I bet you for those cuz they offer Reed, Joshua Fisher, Alexander, Tossin Rock, Tosopoulos. Best to Bleav right here on Stadium. So many great Bleav clips coming your way. We have Pac-Man Jones, Solomon Wilcott's Bleav in Bengals. Their guest, playmaker, baby, Michael Irvin. Enjoy.
Colin Kaepernick ain't played football in at least, 5 years now?
I'm so sick
of somebody, every time we need a quarterback, everybody offering him up like he's a real solution. Stop, people, stop. And I know I'm listening.
You're right. I know.
Let's please stop it. Let's stop it. Colin Kaepernick did a hell of a thing. We love him. I appreciate him. You can honor him. But every time a spot come open, I don't want to hear go get Colin Kaepernick, because we're not going to go get Colin Kaepernick. I would take my chance with Cooper Rush. I want a quarterback that has seen a full-speed blitz somewhere in the last 3 years of his life. I think a quarterback that has not seen a full-speed NFL blitz over the last 3 years coming to quarterback my team and certainly football to my room.
5 years is half a decade. And I tell people in football, we age in dog years, bro. 5 years is a whole career in the NFL. That's a whole career.
It's over with.
For some people.
Turn the lights off.
Your Cowboys lose your quarterback.
How about him? How about them Cowboys?
It's just every year, dude. And you know what, though? Here's what I will say, and we're going to get to the Bills in a second. They talk about Colin Kaepernick coming back, and it's done. He's not coming back. And Michael Irvin's completely right. Heck, we might not even see Cam Newton again. Very good probability that's the case.
Yeah.
Nothing against Cooper Rush. He could come out and, do a Dak for all we know. You never really know it'll happen. But gut check, he's not going to be the guy.
He won us a game last.
He won you a game
last year. Yeah.
I don't know how confident I am.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah.
Okay. But the Bills are prepared to win a Super Bowl, and I know that on top of everything that everyone else is discussing, because their backup quarterback is Case Keenum. That's a real backup.
Their backup quarterback last year was Mitch Trubisky.
That's a team that's taking it seriously. How do you not have a backup? And there's not that many of them, but how are you a team? Like, what happened? Why no Andy Dalton? Like, that's a good backup to have that the Saints have. Like, maybe he didn't want to play there. I just feel like Jerry Jones is kind of unprepared. Considering Dak, we've already lost Dak for a season at that point. Once that happens, you have to go full prepare for anything, and they just weren't. The Amari Cooper trade, they were unprepared.
I don't disagree with you.
He's just unprepared.
He's ill-prepared because inevitably what happens is what happens in the NFL, and guys go down.
Yeah.
Dak goes down. Tyron Smith goes down. McGovern goes down. And now we're dealing with a depleted offensive line. But if we were dealing with a depleted offensive line and a starting quarterback, maybe we could scrounge out some wins here. And now we're going to have to rush Dak back, the guy that we just paid, because we can't afford to lose. We can't afford to go into week 7 being 1-6 or worse.
Trade Zeke and tank. That's it. Let's not make more. That would be, if they did
You're here for the Micah Parsons on one side, Will Anderson on the other side.
I'm here. Oh my God, are you not? You're not winning. You're not winning this year.
I know, but are we going to be even if we tank, even if we quote unquote tank, which NFL teams never do technically, would we be the worst team in the NFL?
No, but you'd be in a better position to trade up and get a guy like Will Anderson, which I think Jerry Jones would go and do. Quarterbacks, Bleav in Bills. Talking Jim Kelly to Josh Allen,
Ruben Brown,
Mookie Hawkins,
Justice Radford. Check it out
and enjoy.
A mature player like the one I played with, Jim Kelly, was able to see whether we're in a bad formation, something that's out of place, if we're going to have trouble with the play, or we need to hurry the play up. It's not always getting into right place so you can go, to the house. Sometimes it's just getting in the right play so that you can get the ball off, you don't lose it, you can make some positive yards and live to fight again. So that type of maturity was what I was looking for from him, and he showed it in leaps and bounds in the game. I think he was very cognizant of his rush that was around him. He understood the defensive fronts and what he was offered, and he took it. And when I say that, you notice early in the game, you would think, oh, they're going to throw the ball deep or something like that.
Mhm.
No, they took the short passes that were the defense was allowing them just so they can keep the ball in short yardage situations so they can make easy first downs. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think they missed getting a first down when they were on the field. I think they never punted. So that's a testament to Josh and his work and what he's been doing up to now.
Okay, he's not.
That's crazy.
He's kind of like,
But he's great.
he's been mentioning him in the same. I mean, Ruben's just talking. He's talking about his playing experience and pulling from that, obviously.
With the only good Bills quarterback.
Right. And I don't think he's necessarily saying that Josh Allen is Jim Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
But did anything leave you to believe that he is not the second best quarterback in the NFL right now? And I say behind Patrick Mahomes.
He is. He legitimately is. He legitimately is.
Herbert looked great too.
Herbert's amazing, but that's like the 1, 2, 3 of the combination of good now and the future. Like the future of the league is those three guys. Josh Allen.
You don't want to mention Lamar's not in that same category.
Of guy? Yeah.
I
Sure.
know he's a
No. Yeah, because I'm not gonna.
He's still in that same age group.
100%. He is. He's. I mean, Burrow. Like a lot of these, who's not Tua. A lot of these guys are in the same category. Josh Allen's still the number 2 though. Until he beats Mahomes in the playoffs, he's the number 2. That's it.
He had 2 interceptions, and
It's tougher D.
It is. Patrick Mahomes was perfect. He was perfect.
Patrick Mahomes is as close to a perfect quarterback as you can get.
Pretty much. He had no Tyreek Hill, and it didn't matter.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I mean, that's very true. It didn't matter whatsoever. But I think that Chiefs team and this Bills team, they're headed for a rumble tumble.
Collision course in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, unless Lamar Jackson or Justin Herbert have anything to say about it. But we're going to talk some Chargers, talk some Raiders, Bleav in Chargers, Bleav in Raiders, coming right at you. Enjoy this clip.
For you Raider folks as well, obviously we know about the huge revamped receiving core with Devontae Adams. You get Chandler Jones. And listen, this is a team that you guys should be feeling very confident. It's just everything's relative. The AFC is loaded. I want to ask y'all this, though. Is there a concern? What's your concern level with the offensive line and Derek Carr's protection and his time in the pocket? Obviously, Devontae Adams is one of the best, but you need to give your QB time to get the ball to him. So, especially with guys like Mack and Bosa coming his way. So, where's your guys' confidence/concern level with this Raiders offensive line and how it can hold up throughout the season?
I mean, like, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it and, give some political answer about, that's a point of emphasis or something we got to keep an eye on. Man, whatever. Like, you got a guy you drafted in the first round just last year, and he ain't even on the roster no more. And it's not because you traded him away for some, stud running back or defensive end, and he just got caught as part of a trade piece. Like, you just simply let the guy go because you didn't think he was good. So, that's something that, like I said already in the opening, that's something that really that's something that really pains me. That's something that worries me coming into this season, simply because when you look at that AFC West, in my opinion, the AFC West this year is going to be kind of like the SEC of the NFL, in my personal opinion, just because you got Khalil Mack, you got Joey Bosa. You got the Chiefs. They got Chris Jones. You got those guys that are still over there getting after the passer. And then when we look at the Denver Broncos, you got Nick Chubb. They still got a good defense, things like that. So you're going to have to protect the quarterback in this division.
A nice little foursome.
Yeah, so that was Born in Nazari, Lorenzo Neal,
Stanford route,
who I thought he was great because he was honest, right?
Yeah.
And Dennis Ackerman. I loved his honesty, though, because we just witnessed it. The offensive line was not there. And it was not there, especially when you're up against an elite pass rushing duo. Maybe the best in the NFL.
I don't think it's a maybe.
Okay.
I think Bosa is so good,
right,
that you have to turn your attention to him leaving Khalil Mack in a position, and he's still Khalil Mack who had 3 sacks.
Who said he said in a post-game presser, like during training camp, he's like, I still have something to prove, and I'm going to prove it to you this year.
Yeah, well, consider me a believer already. This Chiefs team, they compared it to the SEC. I think they are Troy Polamalu, head and shoulders better than the Broncos and the Raiders, and I'll say that. That's what I want to throw out there. We have more Best to Bleav coming your way. Don't go anywhere. Do not move. We have the Cannon Fire guys, Rhett and Evan. Talking a little Julio Jones, return of him. Jack Kavanaugh, Glover Quinn, Bleav in Lions.
Ooh.
Ben Grubb, Terrence Copper, Bleav in Saints. Joshua Fisher, Alexander, Tossing the Octosopoulos. The Charity Stripe, hit your free throws, Best to Bleav on Stadium. See you in just a hot second.